Good morning. Today is Sunday, May 28th, 3:18 a.m. This is the date that I'm recording this voice right now, and we are going to talk about the photo shoot inside a hotel. If you are invited to attend a photo shoot where the location is inside the hotel, you can see that in this one there are a few rooms and there are also other people around, and you can see how it is set up, the lightings and equipments, and you have your own space for your things. Like if for example you have your own costumes and clothing where you can dress up. So the do's and don'ts first. The do's is to be ready on how to pose on the set. Know the concept, what are the clothes you are bringing, or what are the outfits that is provided, who is your photographer, and how many people that there are in the location. Are they just male? Are they just female? Are there makeup artists? Are there any hairstylists, photographers, assistants, the one who assist in lightings and extra cameras, things like that. And knowing all this is very important to consider before going to a hotel location for a photo shoot. Firstly, because our safety is very important, especially if we just started modeling. Well, on this set, not only that, if you are being hired to model for a certain kind of concepts or project, prepare for a dozens or few poses. Know the concept very well, what the photographer is expecting, what the project is for, and how we should pose in front of the camera while the other team is watching. Since you will not be alone on the set, sometimes it can get uncomfortable. So practice at home first before you arrive in the location so you can portray very well your emotions and different kinds of poses. Be fun, goofy, friendly, but don't never forget that you are on the job. You are there and hired to perform what the photographer or other team is expecting you to be. So, what if the photographer is asking us uncomfortable poses or positions or emotions, something that we are not used to do before, and something that is new to us? In this point, do not be afraid. Do not be afraid to tell the photographer that you are not okay or comfortable about what he is asking you to do. Do not be rude about it because the photographer is also just there for the same reason as you are, to do the job correctly and completely. That is why, as a model, it is very important for us to review the project before accepting it. Or if you have a manager that can review it for you, is even better. At this point, you can then discuss what are the concerns, or, for example, what is the rate for this project? How many hours that we are going to spend in this project? And is the accommodation or what are the other things? Food is included during the set? Those are just very simple considerations that you have to actually think before going to the scene, because you don't want to be hungry as well and work for something that is less and you are not, comfortable or not reasonable enough for you to accept or do the job. Another thing is the transportation. Is it handled? How to get there? What's the address? If you are going there, commuting or able to drive by your own, then communicate it clearly to the project manager or to the photographer so that everything is clear. Do we have to bring our own wardrobe or they provide their own costumes? Make sure to communicate this clearly and do not be arrogant to make the conversation flow easily and you guys can collaborate effectively and efficiently towards one another. Because sometimes when we have too much experience, we think that we know everything and how to do things. And if we are just a beginner, we are also very shy and don't have the guts to ask. So therefore, we assume that this is that, this is this, and we just show up no matter what and just go with the flow. And that's not actually a good thing. Being prepared to who you are going to work with and what type of location you're going to is saving you a lot of time. Every simple and little step affect the entire project. Therefore, these things need to be considered carefully. If we need to cancel in the last minute due to sudden situations, tell the photographer about it or the project organizer because we don't want to just ghost them without any reason. That is very unprofessional. And one last thing before going to the set, make sure that we are going to have enough rest so that we can perform very well and happy enough to do the job. So that's it. Do not be ignorant, do not be scared, and always be prepared. To ensure your safety, know the people that you will be working with, especially if you are going to the hotel. Good luck and take care.